when I just registered my pen. I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist, I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how I was and how it's going. Wait, whole team going down, I'm in the chat. Nobody frontin', I came from way in the back. We was cool until we went and got the tag. Started making movies, now we done okay, this act two. Crew just made a movie.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Texas Rangers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shampi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Ellie De La Cruz. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Tom Seaver, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. In now for the Reds, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
And he deals. A little bit high, maybe. And we are underway.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
There's a strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. The pitch. Outside low. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Spencer Steer now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
The 0-2.
That's the ball. One ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Right through there for a strike. Seaver, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. At the belt and fires. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first with one gone. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Mark McGwire.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10. Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Righty delivers, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Musial over at first with one away. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He's been a great free agent side. And that clips the inside corner. And the right-hander deals.
That's a ball.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Robles sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher tonight, Randy Johnson. Singy, the numbers he's racked up in his career are almost unprecedented.
Over 5,000 strikeouts, and I think it's in the head of his opponents. It's almost like guys expect to strike out. Can't wait to watch. watch his electric stuff in this one.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Johnson, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Victor Robles stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
And here it comes. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One out, base is empty. Got it by him for the K.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Rangers go down quickly there, still behind by a count of 1-0.
So I ain't saving you or cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what.
All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And the right-hander back to work.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And a pitch. That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Here comes a pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. And there's a strike. Stevenson in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2015. Check on the runner, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. De La Cruz gets back easily. Ball to strike. And a curve is down and in.
2-1.
And it's even up.
2-0.
De La Cruz leads off first with one away. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat. Kyle Stowers, the next to hit for the Reds. Pickoff move to first. De La Cruz back in standing. That's in there. And it's 0-1. Move to first. De La Cruz back easily. And that's the second disengagement now. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike.
0-2.
Throw. Save. Piazza too late with that one. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So one left for Cincinnati. but they still lead it 1-0. Back in Arlington, stepping in the long ball threat, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Johnson back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And here is Mike Piazza. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Batting sixth, the shortstop,
Cal Ripken Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Now a high fly ball out to left center.
Stowers makes the grab, and that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Globe Life Field, here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Henderson.
Seaver back to work. Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His 9th homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Doubled in his first AB. And that's in the dirt.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Stan Musial. Gets the outside corner with that one. And the pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. And another ball. 1 on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Three ball. One
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the pitch. In the air to left down the line. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Garcia snags it on the run.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark McGuire.
So up next, Mark McGuire. Struck out looking his first time. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Tag. Ow! Piazza with a great throw.
Just a mechanically sound throw right there. Great footwork, good transfer, quick release, all those things that you need to do. You don't have to have the highest velocity, but if you can throw it on the money, you can throw out some fast runners.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman. Rafael Palmeiro as the lefty gets to work. Outside. And that is ball one.
This is one of the most successful hitters we've seen in baseball, Boog. Palmeiro is a guy who can produce hits and swing for power, and he does it consistently. He's always going to be a tough out for any pitcher that faces him. He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Going to count 1 and 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here is Marcus Semien.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In the air out to center. Stowers makes the play, and there are 2 down.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Adolis.
So next to hit for Texas, Adolis Garcia. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They're still down. It's 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 out. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's a little bit low. 2 outs, base is empty. Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside.
2-2.
The 2-2. Got it. And the Reds go 1-2-3. Nobody left for Cincinnati, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Rangers leadoff hitter, Adrian Beltre. The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Stowers makes the catch. One away.
The right fielder, number 16.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Wouldn't chase that time. And he swings through that one.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
So now it's Corey Seager. Henderson running hard to get it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The Reds leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail it here 2-0. Back in Arlington, we go to the top of the 5th. Now here is Tyler Stevenson. line to kick the pitch. High fly ball, right field. In position. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Kyle Stowers digs in now. Grounded out his first time up. Foul ball. Stowers goes 6 feet 3 inches, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the left fielder.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Ricky Henderson, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Now the 0-1. And a good eye there.
One ball, one strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Steer into box again. Takes the strike. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. The pitch. And now the count is even. And misses inside. Throw over to first. Back in there standing. Kicks and deals. That one misses. 3-1. Stan Musial on deck for Cincinnati. And he couldn't come up with it.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Stan Musial, 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So out of the bullpen for the Rangers, Nathan
Number
Eovaldi.
17.
This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Eovaldi.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Run comes in from second. It's 3-zip.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Mark McGwire, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Rangers nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, Ken Griffey Jr. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. There's a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Late on that fastball. It's for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Next to hit, Mike Piazza. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. De La Cruz in plenty of time to first. Piazza out in the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. And we're back, top 6, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. And
Santander.
Anthony Santander. Evaldi back to work. Right side, Simeon. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And first offering is fouled off. Evaldi, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Righty to the plate. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. One down, base is empty. This to third, Beltre. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ellie De La
So
Cruz.
2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. That one almost got him. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. He was late there, strike one. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Bounce to the right side, and foul ball. 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the innings. It's the Reds 3 and the Rangers nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Rafael Palmeiro. wind of the pitch. And that one almost hit him.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
The pitch. Got him swinging. And there's one away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Now it's Marcus Semien. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and fouls one off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
And he deals. In the air to left center. It gets down, a base hit.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Up next for the Rangers, Adolis Garcia. Went down on strikes his first time through.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Henderson hustles it back in, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Swings and misses. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it. 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's Victor Robles. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Yeah, that's outside. 1-0. With the tying run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That one missing inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a 2-1 on the way. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Two on, 2 outs. In the air out towards right center. Santander in pursuit. Drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Cincinnati,
Stepping in,
the
Tyler
catcher,
Stevenson.
Tyler Stevenson.
And here it comes. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And the batter now, Kyle Stowers. Just missed. The 1-0. And another ball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Stevenson gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one catches the zone. That is strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Inside ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
Next for Cincinnati, Ricky Henderson. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
That catches the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
In the dirt, now 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Steer batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Next pitch is outside. The Reds trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him swinging on the curveball. 2 gone now.
Way out front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Out to center. Griffey gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back in Arlington, bottom of the 7th, and here's Corey Seager to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
To third, Hayes. To first, one up, one down.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
And now here is Ken Griffey Jr. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And the first offering is not close.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That one drifts inside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The Rangers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Mike Piazza stepping in for the Rangers. Piazza really thriving with the bat this season here at home.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch. Pulls that one foul. Junior, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings and misses, and the count is 1-2.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
In the air, right field. Santander racing after it. Dives, and he can't hang on. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Got him! And there's 2 away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So first and second with 2 outs. Rafael Palmeiro stepping in for the Rangers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The tying run at the plate, and fouled off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
I've been ratted out, letting them know what the back is about. Swatted 3 loaded songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me.
New inning getting started, and now the DH, Mark McGwire.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Here comes a pitch.
Oh.
Just missed. And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Struck him out looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
In now for the Reds, Anthony Santander. To the right side, and that one handled. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Ke'Bryan
2 outs,
Hayes.
base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's a strike.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Not even. Close there. Ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Robles makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else.
pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Action in the pen down there. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. Colon also getting ready. Johnson into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And the pitch. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Garcia up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
The Reds leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Adrian Beltre. Way outside, and it's 1-0.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And that's outside, and now 2-0. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Ground ball scooped up. Brian Hayes throws to first in time. 2 away.
Right fielder, number 16,
Victor Robles stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Matt Brash.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 3.
Ellie De La Cruz.
And a pitch. There's a strike. That's through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The pitch. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and he's on at first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at first. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Brash keeping an eye on him. That misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Kyle Stowers. That one not close, and that's ball one. On the ground, and that's just foul. Brash, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Ricky Henderson. He's already homered in this game. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
No, he's in there.
So one out with two aboard. Now the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. First pitch swinging. What have hitters started to do in order to combat the sinker in recent years?
Yeah, so hitters started to hit low in the zone. Think about Mike Trout, all the success that he had, especially early in his career. Hammered pitches down in the zone and sometimes below the strike zone. I think that approach others started to adopt, and getting the ball in the air a little bit more has started to change the way that pitchers are attacking hitters.
Next offering is down low. Piazza tries to block it, but it gets away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stevenson at third. Henderson over at second with one down. Got him swinging.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Musial stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here at the top of the ninth. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first, and that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And now Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Johnson back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And ball one. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Stowers hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 24.
Ken Griffey Jr. getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He leads the yard to right. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Randy Johnson done for the night. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So they turn to their closer, Alexis Diaz.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's the catcher to hit, Mike Piazza. That one off the mark, 1-0. Kicks and deals. Late with the swing there.
Kelly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ripken, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. The Rangers trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Stevenson to first. Oh, he throws it away.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. It's inside. Diaz is just one strike away. And another ball. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a fly ball to right center. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.